test. Sin 1 by n power p, when is it convergent? So I will teach you one shortcut here. Remember that. Don't do all the steps. Apply just this. So as n tends to infinity, p is positive integer, then 1 by this 0. So let us go for directly limit comparison. So summation un be equal to sin 1 by n power p. That is sin 1 by n, 1 by n square, 1 by root n, whatever may be p value, which is positive, where p is positive. Any integer which is positive. I want to find out what are all the values of p for which it is convergent and then. So let us choose our Vn in such a way that one by n power p. We know this converges. Whenever p is greater than 1, diverges whenever p is less than or equal to 1. So let us choose un by vn limit. You know, sin theta by theta. Because p is positive, 1 by n, 1 by n square, 1 by n cube. As n tends to infinity, this will go to 0 because p is positive. So limit sin 1 by n power p by 1 by n power p limit. This is in the form sin theta by theta, limit theta going to 0. Because n going to infinity is same as saying 1 by infinity power p, p positive, infinity power 1, infinity, infinity square, infinity, infinity power positive thing, infinity, 1 by infinity 0. So this is in the form sin theta by theta, limit theta going to 0, which is 1, not 0. Therefore, by limit comparison test, un and vn will have same nature. Whenever this converges, this also converges. Therefore, you know summation vn converges when p greater than 1. Therefore, by limit comparison test, 1 by n power p, where p is positive, converges. Remember this as test. Whenever p is greater than. Don't do it, simply conclude. So sin 1 by n power p and summation 1 by n power p, they follow the same nature. So using them, we can solve some questions which I have listed. What can you say about summation 1 by root n? What is p value here when you compare? Remember this one, where p is positive. Positive. Based on that only we have done. So what is p when you compare this? 1 by 2 positive. Therefore converges.
Respond in all chat box. Very good. Good response. Nice one.
Summation sin 1 by n square. Automatically p is equal, sorry here, something wrong. P is 1 by 2 less than 1. Less than 1 means it is positive, correct? Positive, but less than 1 means diverges.
Diverges, sir.
2 converges. So you need not do anything. Apply like p test. Power positive greater than 1 less converges. Less than 1 diverges. Equal to 1 diverges. So summation 1 by n is. So very happy. Without putting pen on the paper, you can answer. You need not apply any test in the exam. Directly use this result. This automatically diverges. Because p is equal to 1. So the p test and sine 1 by n power p will follow the same nature. Exactly. Okay. So applying this, you can work out any number of questions. For example, you may have sine 1 by n root n. Any one of you, can you tell me what is the answer? Convergent or divergent?
Convergent.
Convergent.
Equal to 3 by
Correct, good. Why? Because what is p equal to?
3 by
3 by
2.
N power 1, n power 1 by 2. This is nothing but, when you simplify, 1 by n power 3 by 2. Because n power 1, n power 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2. P is 3 by 2. Greater than 1. Therefore, converges. Okay. So like this we can answer. What can you say about summation cos 1 by n then? Is it convergent, divergent? Any one of you?
Divergent.
Why
Divergent.
divergent? Why divergent?
N power is 1.
N tens.
Okay, I'll give you options. Divergent because E is equal to 1. It is in the form 1 by n power p. Preliminary test. See both. Tell me which is correct.
Preliminary test.
Lerin.
Both are only preliminary. Na?
B, ma'am.
So earlier we have applied. If it is sine 1 by n, we applied. This shortcut is only for sine. For cos, you should not apply because cos theta by theta, limit theta going to 0 is not 1. Sine, it is applicable only for sine and tan. Because sine theta by theta, limit theta going to 0 is 1. Tan theta by theta, limit theta going to 0 is 1. So this shortcut, whichever I am giving, this is applicable whenever p is positive for sine and tan. Because this is based on the fact that when p is positive, n power p will go to 0. So this is sine theta by theta, limit theta going to 0. But cos theta by theta is not 1. So we cannot apply this test for 1. For cos, we can apply only for sine and tan. So whenever cos comes, go for preliminary test. So your un is cos 1 by n. So as n tends to infinity,